Do not try anything you see in this video at home. I traveled very far without any of my friends or family knowing, and something very bad could have happened. If anything is going to help me in the way I feel right now, it is going to be this. Have you ever pretended you were somewhere fun and exciting on social media, but in reality you are just laying in bed with a bag of chips, watching your 9th hour of a Netflix show? Like, it's... Speaking of Netflix, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but if any of you guys watch You on Netflix and finished this... Did you watch the last episode? I cannot believe that they killed... Like, what the... How did they do that? Why would they do that? I think it has spoiled the entire series. Chances are, at one point in our lives, all of us have posted a photo from a long time ago of us doing something fun or exciting that didn't really represent what we were doing at that time, and we were trying to trick people into thinking we had an exciting life. No one has done that better than George Mason TV on YouTube. He recently made a video where he perfectly executed tricking all of his fans into thinking he was on a cross-country trip around Europe. I saw that video and I thought, why don't we take it to the next level? Why not trick not only my viewers, but my family and my friends into thinking I have caught a nasty cold and that I'm going to be bedridden for up to 3 days, when in reality, I'm going to the happiest place on earth. In this video, I'm going to fulfill all of our childhood dreams of tricking our parents into thinking we're sick so we can stay home from work or school or whatever, but in reality, we're going to Disneyland. So this video is not only going to take a lot of work over the next couple days, but I've been prepping for this video for the last week. So let's see what I've had to do, what we're going to do, how we're going to pull this off. Because the thing is, life moves pretty fast, and if you don't stop to look around every once in a while, you could miss it. So the very first step in this mission was planting the seed. No, you little perverts! I said planting the seed, not fertilizing the egg! I needed everyone to think I had an actual reason for being sick instead of it just completely popping out of the blue. That started out with me going for a run in the pouring rain and posting it on my Instagram.
My hood is dark, it's soaking wet.
As well as making my best friend Jazz Paul think that he was the reason I was getting sick. I'm already feeling kind of sick. Can you not cough? Because you're gonna make me sick.
I'm sorry, Derek.
I posted about a doctor's appointment that wasn't related to the sickness at all. Ate a lemon wedge that was covered in honey for no reason because I'm not actually sick at this point. I'm just trying to make you guys think that I am. Left my apartment, skateboarded all the way to TNT because I didn't have a can opener, so I bought one just so I could record this story. If I want to get better quick, like I really need to, like I do not want to be bedridden this weekend, I'm gonna have to eat only soup, and that's it. And last, and the one I'm definitely not the most proud of, I canceled plans with my mom. Mom, I'm sorry, okay? I was just as excited for pizza as you were, but I needed to film this video, please. I wanted cheese, okay? I just wanted cheese. Originally, I was gonna fake being sick and go to Ottawa for a week to film with like Sean, Jad, and all those guys. But a flight to Ottawa and back with no hotel is $1,300. And a flight to LA and back with a hotel for 2 nights is only $600. Hey guys, this is voiceover Derek coming at you. And I know right now you are staring right at my bald spot, because guess what? While I'm editing this video, I'm doing it too. So to make sure you guys don't get distracted by my bald spot in this video, I'm issuing you the challenge of if you look at my bald spot more than twice throughout this entire video, you have to like it. So hey, you don't want to give me likes, just don't look at my bald spot. It is that simple. It's really not simple at all. It's the most distracting thing I've ever seen. I got this thing for 8 to 12 months, the doctor tells me. So a lot of the stories I'm going to be posting are going to be from my bed at home, because I look back at when I was actually sick, and a lot of the stories I would post would just be me laying in bed, me like eating soup, or just being in general relaxing in bed watching TV. And if I'm in Anaheim and I have to take any emergency stories, or God forbid someone FaceTimes me, they're going to know that I'm not lying in my bed if they're like my family and friends, they know what my bed looks like and they know what my sheets look like. This this is what the bed in the hotel I'm staying at is gonna look like. So we're gonna have to make my bed at home look like that right now, so I can post some stories of my bed at home looking like this, so that when I'm in Anaheim taking stories there and the bed looks like this as well, people won't question it. All right, let's head over to Walmart and grab some sheets. Made my way to Walmart, found some white sheets and white pillowcases, put them onto my bed at home, and bed I'm gonna be staying at in Anaheim, and now my bed at home. It's not perfect, but it'll work. The bed was set, and now every single person I knew had to know that I got new sheets. This is so stupid. I took an Instagram story saying some BS about how my old sheets made me sick and I needed new ones to get a fresh start or something like that. And right after that, I FaceTimed Jazz Paul, because if anybody's gonna FaceTime me while I'm in Anaheim, it's gonna be him. So he had to see the sheets on my bed in a FaceTime call. And then perfect timing, right after that, my mom gave me a call. Hello?
Oh dear, are you coughing, hon?
I know, I feel like crap.
Oh. Come on over, I'll make you some chicken noodles. Oh, you can't have chicken noodle soup. Well, are you in bed or doing what?
Yeah, I'm just lying down right now.
Do you want me to come over and make you something, hon?
No, I might still come over, but we'll see.
Okay, you let me know, alright?
Haha, that's right, Mom. You didn't even see it coming. I tricked you. So our emergency remedy dinner here is tomato garden and vegetable soup with no added preservatives or salt. So it's probably not going to taste that great, but it's going to be good for us, and also a nice dose of vitamin C. Alright, so tomorrow is our trip. I'm actually super excited for this trip. It's gonna be a load of fun. The only thing I'm worried about, honestly, is getting caught. I'm honestly doing as much as I can to not make anybody suspect anything. And I haven't been to Disney World since I think I was about 7 years old, so I don't remember anything about that place, but I'm interested if you guys were gonna do this yourself, if you were gonna pretend to be sick and go anywhere in the world that you could go, where would you go? The only thing is that my best friend Jazz Paul has been begging me to go to Disneyland with him for so long. When he finds, at the end of this video, when he finds out that I lied to him about being sick and went to Disneyland without him, he's a very sweet, innocent person, but I might be dead. He might actually murder me. Before I go to bed, I'm just gonna quickly take a couple more clips from my Instagram story, because all the clips I have right now, it is sunny out, and if I'm posting a sunny Instagram story at 11 p.m. at night, people are gonna suspect something is up. So I'm gonna grab some right now, then I'm gonna head to bed, and I will see you tomorrow for our flight to Sorry, this is a Disney, to flippin' Disney World, guys! Derek, we're trying to be more kid-friendly, not look like we're friendly to kids, okay? So before bed, I hopped into the tub for a good probably 30 seconds just to grab a quick video of me in the bath, and then I banked a video of me pretending to take cough medication when it was really just grape juice, and it looked so good, and I knew it was gonna fool every single person who watched it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't want to be sick anymore, and I hate taking cough medicine, but for you guys, for videos and everything like that, here we go. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Okay, here we go. Went to bed that night, woke up the next morning, and it was now time for the real challenge. I got out of bed, checked my phone, and made sure to cancel any plans that I had or reject anyone who was trying to make plans with me, because I am currently too sick to leave my apartment. I gathered my stuff, packed my things into my backpack, and we were almost ready to go. My goal for today is to not leave this bed for a single second, because I really want to film over the next couple days, and if I feel the way I do, I can't do that, so I'm going to be glued to this bed for the next 24 hours. Okay, guys, the cab is outside. Our flight leaves in literally an hour. Mickey, the D Squad's gonna be seeing you soon. You see, now, travel YouTubers, they have the peace of mind where they know that they have to go back for the, yes, thank you. You have to come back for the camera, you freaking idiot. This is gonna be a long trip. Oh god. And in the elevator on my way down, I actually had to give myself a little pep talk because I am not used to doing anything like this in my real life or in my YouTube life, so I was genuinely scared. We hopped in the cab and I was constantly checking my phone because I honestly thought it was too good to be true that no one has suspected anything at this point. So this is where most YouTubers would do an epic airport montage, but airports give me anxiety, so here are 3 of the massive lines I had to wait in. Here are some of the stank ass feet I had to smell and look at, and let's not talk about my feet. Derek, please just put those things away. No, don't get So you know what, I'm just gonna put you guys down in here. We're gonna go through this thing and just fast forward through all of the BS. Hey, and there we are. Wow, I look surprisingly happy for a guy who just had to have a finger shoved up his butt. So the flight was leaving in a couple hours, so I had some time to work on my next YouTube video. And what I needed to do next was update my Instagram story, because before I left in the morning, I posted this on my story saying I was editing the video from bed and I hadn't given you guys an update in like 4 hours, and usually I update you guys all the time, so we needed to post something quick. All I wanted to do was take a really close-up picture of my computer, but the problem I was running into, as you guys can see, is that you could see the reflection of me in the screen, and you could tell that I was definitely not in bed. But then I tried taking a photo with flash on, and the flash completely took away the reflection, and all you could see was the screen. Then all I had to do was sit there and wait, take a sip of my coffee. Starbucks? You're drinking, you only drink Derek's coffee. The flight was getting ready to board, so we packed up our stuff, and the camera was focused on the straw the entire time. You have one job, Derek. Thank you. There you go. And you just walk away after it's focused on. Made our way over to the gate, but first had to stop at the bathroom for a quick dump and a quick dump selfie, which I then realized I couldn't show anybody because I was supposed to be sick in bed. And what a waste of a glorious poop selfie. Finally made it to the gate just to wait in another... Made it onto the plane, had my camera on this person's butt for way too long, sat down in our seat, and then I made a post on my Instagram story so that no one would try to talk to me while I was on the plane.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little nap. I've been working on this video for like 2 or 3 hours, and I want to make sure I can get it out to you guys because it's already a day late. I want to get it out tomorrow. I'm gonna get a quick little nap in to try and get back some of my energy. I'll see you guys soon.
Quick summary of the flight. We took off in Vancouver. I had a nice chat with the guy sitting next to me, and then we landed in Los Angeles. So I get into my Uber, and for some reason I decide to tell him that
I'm just going to Disneyland for a day.
You're back online.
All my
by 6:23 p.m.
All my family and friends think I'm sick in bed. And I am just going to Disneyland without anybody knowing.
Okay. Yep, the rest of the car ride was dead silent. Finally made it to my hotel room, but before that took 45 minutes to figure out how to turn on the lights in the hotel room. Then I got situated in the hotel room's bed to see how it compared to the makeshift one I had made in my bedroom, and it actually looked damn near exactly the same. Posted a little picture on my Instagram story updating you guys because at that point I had been napping for like 6 hours. Gave my mom a quick call just to update her on how I was feeling.
Feeling any better? You want me to bring you some soup?
No, I'm just gonna probably heat up some soup from yesterday or something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, you don't have to come over. I'll be fine.
Okay, you call me when you get me and I'll be ready. Okay, darling.
Okay, love you.
Love you, bye.
Alright, taking a one-day trip to Disneyland is becoming a lot more stressful than I thought it would, but now we can go and grab dinner, so let's go and do that.
And when I'm in America, there is only one place to go for dinner, and that is the Cheesecake Factory. Even if it means waiting 45 minutes there for a table for one. A table for one takes 45 minutes at the goddamn... What the... I was seated outside in the nice warm LA weather, made my order, got a basket of just warm, delicious bread covered in butter and just shoved in my little pumpkin hole. Got a mojito to drink because we gotta celebrate. We're in California, and then just my burger arrived with fries, ketchup, the whole shebang. I put the burger together, and before I could take my first bite, I just had to update my story because Derek at home ain't eating no burger. He is having soup.
Another day of garden vegetable soup. And I don't think I've changed this shirt in about 4 days.
And I got a piece of cheesecake to go. All right, so...
Alright, so that's great. The other people in this hotel are gonna think I'm having sex. But what they don't know is that it's with a piece of cheesecake. So it is now just approaching 10 o'clock at night. And honestly, I'm about to go to sleep because we got a really early day tomorrow. Disneyland opens, stop. I'm sick. Disneyland opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we want to get there right away when they open. So I'm going to be getting up super early and getting ready to head to the park. I'm going to post one of the videos I took at nighttime back at my house on my story right now, just to show you guys that I am still in my house even though it is nighttime, and I will see you guys all in the morning. Thought maybe getting some fresh air, just chilling out by the fireplace on my balcony might help get some air circulating through my body and maybe help me feel a little bit better. Nope, my nipples are just getting hard. I should probably go back inside. You guys know that I'm from Canada and it is not very warm this time of year. People who live in places like LA are so lucky, especially when they're sick. The fact that it's warm all year round, like why can't I just teleport to LA every time?
Let's go to Disneyland. And just like that, we were inside the park in Disney. Oh, we had another hour-long line to wait in? Another hour-long line? Another hour-long. So looking at what was in front of me, and I'm not talking about that. So looking at what was in front of me, I knew I wasn't really gonna get a chance to leave Disneyland very often that day, considering how much time I would be spending in lines. So thankfully, before I went to Disneyland, I actually made a stop to CVS just to take a couple photos to have ready in my phone, and also just to post one story saying that I went to the pharmacy first thing in the morning. Then just made a quick pit stop to grab some coffee.
Do you guys have any Derek's coffee? Oh, no? Okay.
Well, guess we're not doing that! After standing in line for a good 45 minutes with all the couples and the loving families, I started to feel very self-conscious about being there alone, to the point where I made a fake phone call to a fake person who was waiting for me inside of Disneyland to make it look like I wasn't gonna be there alone for the next 12 hours because I'm a loser. Got to security, they checked through my bag, they checked through my fanny pack, scanned my ticket, and we were finally inside of Disneyland without a single person in my life knowing I was there. So we only had one day at Disneyland, and to make this video a success, we had to get as much done as possible. The 3 groups of things that you must do when you're at Disneyland is meet a bunch of the characters, eat a load, I keep forgetting this is a frickin' Disney video, man, eat a crap load of delicious food, and go on a bunch of the exciting rides. All the while tricking everybody I know and love into thinking I am still sick. It's gonna be hard to pull off. And we only had one day to do this, so we had to start right now. But I kinda got distracted by this adorable little musical number that I planned on using as background music for this entire video.
Bravo, everyone! Bunch of people singing together. That's a good thing. Get on, baby.
I really hope that music isn't copywritten.
Well, guess we're not doing that! Alright, first part of our mission, meet as many characters as possible. We first ran into Pluto, and then Jessie showed me how to take a proper cowgirl photo. Bumped into my ex-girlfriend at Disneyland, then got a quick glimpse of Lightning McQueen. I wanted to meet Frozone so badly, but this frickin' employee right here said this was the last family he was allowed to meet. But then out of nowhere, 2 more people come in, and there's more people. What? Was it because I was brown? You only let white people meet Frozone at Disneyland? Waited in line for 20 minutes to meet Minnie Mouse, but it was totally worth it. We took a cute photo, and then I actually got to give her a kiss on the cheek. Yeah, I did. How does that feel, Mickey? Huh? How does that feel to know that I kissed your girl, Mickey? Yeah, you know what? You clap. Yeah, clap your hands. You know what? Hug those kids, because I'm going to be hugging Minnie tonight, my brother. I asked Gaston from Beauty and the Beast how to get muscles like him.
See, I eat 5 dozen eggs every single day. Don't start there.
Okay.
Start small. 1, maybe 2, then maybe. Probably not, but maybe. We can aspire for this right there.
Can I give it a squeeze?
Go for it.
Thank you so much.
And then this happened.
Alright, so we are currently in a very bad situation. One of you guys, I believe your name was David, came up to me to take a photo. You're a D Squad member. And I don't want you to post the photo. I am currently trying to find you somewhere at Disneyland because
If you post that photo, my entire mission, this entire journey is gonna be worthless because people are gonna know. It's just gonna be kind of hard because you are a kid wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt and almost every single person and kid here is wearing a, I'm screwed. Now that I was worried about everything I did over the past week coming to an end over a single photo, it was time to drown my sorrows in food, which started with a giant pickle. Made my way over to the tiki bar to try a frozen Dole Whip for the first time, which I must say was absolutely delicious. And right after I turned off the camera, Jazzpaul actually texted me asking me for a ride. I made up some random excuse, he completely bought it, and I actually felt really bad because he was being super nice and I was straight up just lying to him. Saw this other guy with a camera and I thought maybe he was doing the same thing I was doing and lying to his entire family about being sick, but instead going to Disneyland and what is that? Is that a human leg? What the hell is that guy eat? Okay, of course it isn't a Disneyland trip unless you get a churro, and it was piping hot. I took a bite. It was crunchy and soft in the middle, just delectable. Next up, we got a pretzel that was shaped like Mickey Mouse that came with a packet of nacho cheese. And at this point, I had so much sodium in my veins that the only thing I could really drink was water. And then I went over to this one stand and I got veggies and dip. No, I did. I got a piece of corn that was covered in salt and it was f***ing delicious. Okay, I'm sorry. So right now I am running back to my hotel with about 70 pounds of Disneyland food in my stomach, so you really couldn't understand what I was saying. But I'm running for two reasons. One, because I forgot I had a video to upload in 1 hour, and two, because Jazzpaul would not stop texting and FaceTiming me saying I had to FaceTime him. Well, that was freaking close. I didn't realize how easy it is to forget about time when you're at Disneyland, but we came back to the hotel room. I managed to successfully get the video up on time for you guys, made the thumbnail and everything. I then had to FaceTime Jazzpaul because he was texting me and calling me all throughout my day at Disneyland so far, so the second I got back, I had to FaceTime him just to show him that I was actually at home after dodging all of his calls. And then I switched back into my SpongeBob shirt so that you guys wouldn't expect anything when I posted a story saying the new video was up and to swipe up to watch it. Yes, the news is true. This sick boy managed to edit an entire video and post it, and it is up right now, guys. Be sure to swipe up, check that video out. I'm sorry the editing job is kind of rushed. Nonetheless, the video is still hilarious. This was supposed to be a relaxing trip where nobody knew I was away, and this is just turning into the most impossible mission that I've ever done. They should make a movie about this. Call it Impossible Mission or something. Or like Mission Impossible, you get the joke. Now that that was handled, we could enjoy the rides at Disneyland. The first ride we went on was Splash Mountain, and this is one of my favorite all-time rides at Disneyland. Just going through, getting wet in the nice LA sun is so nice. The only problem was that Jazzpaul FaceTimes me while I'm on the ride. Of course, I dodged his FaceTime call, then I got a text from my mom asking what I was gonna be up to. I told her I was gonna be sick in bed all day, and now was our time to enjoy the day we had at Disneyland with nobody knowing. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass on that one.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1, go! And then we were off to dinner. Right after I bought a new pair of pants. I had a reservation at this really nice buffet that was right next to Disneyland. They had tons of amazing food, grilled cheese, mashed potatoes, cheesecake, all this amazing stuff. Before I ate, just wanted to make sure everything was okay on my phone, and I saw you guys posting all these nice stories about me, about how I'm a trooper, sending all these DMs saying how you hope I get better. I even had friends reaching out with remedies on how to get better from being sick.
While sick Derek is eating his last bowl of soup, non-sick Derek is eating an all-you-can-eat buffet at Disneyland.
Another day. At this point, I'm just seeing how many days in a row I can wear this fucking shirt.
I would play the audio portion of this part, but... yeah, I didn't look behind me, but I think they were murdering their child. That's definitely what was happening. Our day at Disneyland had been such a huge success. We literally fooled everybody, and
tomorrow we fly home, and tomorrow we complete this challenge. It's no big deal.
Then I waited 45 minutes for fireworks that never showed up. Woke up the next morning to pack all my things and head off to the airport so that we... those are dirty. Packed up all my clothes, got dressed, and then we were off to the airport. Got into my Uber, and I wanted to pull just one last little trick on you guys before I got back home. I grabbed this photo that I took the other day in Disneyland and zoomed in on it so that you couldn't see me anymore, and I made it look like a throwback when in reality, I was in an Uber in Los Angeles posting this picture that was taken the day before. Here's a quick montage of the LA airport. And just like that, we were back in Vancouver and back home. And just like that, we have made it back home without anybody knowing we weren't sick in bed for 3 entire days. That was probably the hardest video I have ever filmed in my entire life, but there is one more thing we have to do before this video is over.
What do you think? How's it going, Jazz Paul? you always know you're never gonna just hang out with me. I gotta show you a quick little video before we hang out. Oh, it's actually funny that you're wearing that sweater. Why? You'll find out. Sit down.
Oh, hey, Jazz Paul. I know that for the past 3 days you thought that I had been sick in bed. But I actually went to Disneyland while everybody I know, including you, thought I was sick in bed. Please don't hate me.
It was for a video. Don't hate me. I couldn't tell anybody I was going. I got you a present. Does that make it okay? Yeah, so I went to Disneyland. What? It was for a video. Dude, I have 5 hours of footage. Why? Really nice, like spark. I
already dropped my phone multiple times. This keeps already saved my
Okay, this is an OtterBox, okay? And it's Disney. Alright.
Mine's white for pureness. I don't know why the hell you're in Disneyland of all places. You're gonna hell. And 2 days of editing and very little sleep later, the video is finished. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was something different that I really wanted to try. And if you want to see something else like this, be sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, join the D Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember the motto of do good, die great, and I will see you all very soon. Hope you really enjoyed this one, guys, because I really enjoyed making it. All right, see ya. Bye!
So glad to be back though, holy shit.
That's a stressful spot.
Oh, f***. I didn't tell you. I went to Cheesecake Factory.
You